Alright class, so today I'm going to make another chicken crust, obviously, but today I'm going to make a Nashville hot honey chicken crust pizza. I'm kind of looking forward to this one. I'm feeling spicy today, so that's what we're going to do. I did a few tweaks to the crust this time. First being that instead of parsley, garlic, salt, black pepper, and onion powder, I'm doing this. Since we're going the sweet heat, I use this. This is a Pit Boss maple chipotle seasoning that I truly enjoy using. It's got that sweet heat, that little bit of smokiness to it. So I'm gonna use this instead of the salt, pepper, and garlic, and onion. And I'm still gonna add some dried parsley to this. And then I went ahead and did some dried chives. Now, I have some fresh green onion that I'm gonna put on top of this, but for the crust, I wanted to use the dried chives. And so that's for the crust, and while that's in the oven cooking, or partially cooking, we're gonna make a hot honey sauce for this, and then I'll explain some of the veggies that I'm gonna put on it, but let's get started. All right, so this sauce, super easy, super simple. In saying that, I'm going to use about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I'm gonna use a 1/4 cup of hot sauce, and you can use whatever hot sauce you want to use. I'm gonna add a 1/4 teaspoon of paprika, 1/8 of a teaspoon of chipotle chili pepper powder, a 1/2 teaspoon of dried parsley, 1 tablespoon of honey, a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, a couple dashes of crushed red pepper flakes, and then 1 tablespoon of brown sugar. And I'm gonna give that the old whiskey biz. All right, so that's done. So we're gonna set him off to the side. I'm just gonna do some thin sliced red onion, some sliced jalapeno, and then just a little bit of sliced green onion. All right, I'm gonna set this off to the side. And now we're gonna make the ranch for this. So for this, I'm doing ranch and this type of ranch. 1, because this is just the type of ranch I make. And 2, because I'm not going to put pickles on it. This will be that cool refreshingness. And honestly, there's enough of a tanginess to the ranch sauce as well as the hot honey. We'll be fine on that end. And plus, I'm not a big fan of putting pickles on pizza. So first, I'm gonna go with a 1/4 cup of non-fat Greek yogurt, and then a 1/4 cup of olive oil mayo. Next, a 1/4 teaspoon of lemon pepper, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, a 1/2 teaspoon of dill, a 1/2 teaspoon of parsley flakes, 1 teaspoon of dried chives, a 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder, and a 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder. It's perfect. So, crust is done. Let's go ahead and dress this pizza. First up, the sauce. Okay, and then I'm gonna add our red onion, and then some of the green onion. Okay, and then next I'm going to add cheese because I want the jalapenos to cook on top for this one. So I'm gonna put our cheese on. All right, and then like little spicy pepperonis, we're gonna put our jalapenos on. All right, so now to the pizza oven. All right, so ain't that just a beaut? I want to drizzle just a little bit more of our sauce on top of this. Okay, and then we're gonna put our ranch on this. All right, and then some extra green onion on top just for color. And voila, you have a Nashville hot honey chicken crust pizza on the OONI. Let's eat. All right, I'm gonna go with this guy. Oh yeah. Cheers. The sweetness shines, and then you get the heat. Like, you almost think it's gonna be an aggressive heat, then it's sweet on you, but then it comes back to hot. I love this. This is nice. And that subtle smokiness from the seasoning in the chicken crust comes through a little bit, gives it just a little bit of extra something. I mean, the sauce does plenty of work. And then the honey kind of charred the cheese, if that makes sense. It didn't really char it. I mean, that's what some of this is. But it gave it just a little bit of extra something. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this this whole chicken crust thing. Yeah, this is definitely a fantastic find. So I think with the simplicity of the chicken crust and just how versatile you can make it and how quick you can make it, something about it just makes it awesome. And frankly, I think that's just why I enjoy it so much, because it's so simple, it's so easy, but oh so delicious. And again, so versatile. You can do just about anything you can think of with it. And it's a great way for meal prep, because like I've said before, you can get the 3-pound packages, and right there, you have 3 chicken crusts. And you bake them ahead of time, you freeze them, you're set to go. But the base is always going to be chicken, Parmesan cheese, and an egg. And then from there, you can either keep the basic seasoning mix, which is salt, pepper, garlic, onion, and parsley, or you can do what I did, which was add something different. And so it gives you a lot of creativity, and it works so well with changing up meals, making something different so that you're not stuck on the same routine, same blah 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 nonsense. It gives you something exciting to look forward to, gives you something exciting to eat, and it's a nice change of pace. But there you have it, a Nashville hot honey chicken crust pizza on the OONI. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did and you're new, make sure to hit that sub button, throw a comment down below, tell me what you guys think, and as always, peace out, and I will see you guys in the next one.